Hi everybody. Welcome to the Sigma podcast. I'm Drig Fable, and joining me today we got Derp for Life, the creator of YouTube, and Nutty Mouse 69, creator of Money. How are you guys doing?
Awful.
All right, tell me more
Cannot
about
really.
that. Tell me about how you're doing awful, Derp. Because
We are not on iHeartRadio yet, and that's really making me upset.
yeah, we got to get on iHeartRadio, man.
Or radio.
I
I'm also
mean,
upset.
you should be pretty happy right now because you've recently joined the club. You've recently joined the Twitch affiliate club.
Oh yeah, I get to make a whole 3 cents every stream. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Passive income. Let's go.
How long has it taken you to do?
A month of daily streaming.
Yeah. So go check him out to keep his ego up.
Now let's talk
And
about.
now, what about you, Drig?
What have I been doing?
Yeah, like where can our fans check you out?
Twitter.com/DrigFable.
Now, what about you, Nutty Mouth 69?
I don't have any content, to be honest.
I genuinely do not care. Where do we check you out? That was not the question.
Nutty Mouth on YouTube, and I think probably Nutty Mouth for Twitter, or maybe put a 69 after that, and that's on Twitter.
You know what I think is fundamentally a problem? How fucking pay to win Plants vs Zombies 2 is.
I mean, I think it's more
Yes.
so how more pay to
Thank
win
you.
like games are becoming. It's actually kind of
Yeah, but like fucking dude. Plants vs Zombies 1 was the shit growing up. You know, you know what was the only thing that you had to pay for in Plants vs Zombies 1?
What?
Coins. You didn't have to pay for fucking plants. It's like
Yeah, and you know all that coins gave you in PvZ1? Mini games.
well, you don't even need to spend coins on minigames in like the old versions, like on Plants vs Zombies, fucking Plants vs Zombies 1 Steam Edition.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, games just seem to. I don't know. It's got to be the game market. I feel like the game market's been dying for the past couple of years because I mean we haven't been able, like, as dumb as it sounds. I think Fortnite, what, season 4 or 3, is probably at the peak of gaming. To be fully
You know, that
honest.
should look like the Battle Pass.
And like I don't think I think people are.
Yeah, that shit looked like the battle pass.
I think people
though.
are still trying to find a way to replicate that, which is funny as fuck because I see so many games I play now starting to implement battle pass, like battle passes or battle pass-esque sort of things. And I mean, it's funny as fuck because those games
So
aren't
what you
even
mean is
free.
Dead by Daylight?
Not even Dead by Daylight. I mean, there's a bunch. Dead by Daylight's one of them. Crew 2, which is literally just a fucking racing game, has it. Doom Eternal has it, even though Rocket League has it. Like, and I mean, Rocket League went free to play, so I think it's totally fair for free to play games to have a battle pass. But I don't understand
Yeah.
why.
No, but it had the battle pass before it
Yeah,
was free to play,
I mean-
and that's like right now, as it's in its current state. I
Yeah, no,
understand it. I see why
agree
they
with
have
I
you.
it.
mean, it's definitely the moneymaker.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's for money, and we can't
No,
really
of course. I
stop
mean, people
that.
just want the best way
this-
to make money, and battle pass.
No,
seems
the
to
thing
be the
that
meta.
pisses me off
Yeah.
with like games companies like having battle passes is like games have like they're in like the shittest states. Dead by Daylight. Even though the game is in like a totally shit state, they still like fucking peddle cosmetics and battle passes whilst not even fixing their dog shit game. Just a certified
Yeah.
greed
And
moment.
Absolutely.
yeah, it definitely is. I think it's a big problem in games nowadays. And it's not even on the developers end most of the time. On the big end, it's the publishers. The publishers are looking to make as much money as possible. It's essentially right now it's publisher first, not player first, and that's a big problem with the current state of
Guys,
gaming.
don't worry. Maybe if we buy more cosmetics, they'll fix their games.
Yeah,
should
maybe if
give
we
them a bit
buy
more
more
money.
cosmetics, EA will say, yeah, you get free things.
Dude, why does EA like genuinely fucking ruin everything they touch?
To be honest, I don't know. They've been getting better
EA.
with it in recent times. I will admit.
Really?
Yeah.
The fuck is EA mid
But
recently?
all right, but here's the thing. Battle Pass mechanics, I don't have a problem with fundamentally, depending on how they work. I think if it's a live service game, it's kind of expected at this point. But if you're getting more than just cosmetics from it, I'm fine with it. Like, I genuinely think how Destiny 2 does their Battle Pass system, I'm perfectly fine with it. Essentially, what Bungie has done is, they do seasons, right? And you buy and you buy like the premium pass for the season. But that premium pass doesn't just give you access to the battle pass itself. What it also to purely cosmetics. Like yes, you get cosmetics and you get free things and you get extra stuff. But what you're essentially paying for is a limited time DLC with new story content, new missions, a new game mode you get and it happens every 3 or so months.
Didn't Payday 2 kind of
And
do
you
that?
get access to any events that happen. Payday 2
I
didn't.
don't think
Like
so.
like
I mean, I haven't
limited
played in
time
a while.
DLC, like I know they recently got rid of the Scarface DLC, which
I mean,
was
I don't know if they removed DLC. Did they?
The reason why they got rid of, I believe, the reason why they got rid of anything like that, I don't
I mean, it's
believe
just
they
the
did, 'cause
licenses,
the character
right?
still
It's not
exists in
even
the
just
game
licensed.
and things like that.
Is it? I mean,
Its
I don't think
license
they
is running
removed
out.
it. I think more so. I might be tripping.
No, I don't believe they
I'll-
removed it. I believe they removed the character from Payday 3, is I believe what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, it might. Well, dude, the issue with
yeah.
like licenses is that it's just like when the license runs out, they can't like have
okay.
that shit anymore. Like a good example is like Mortal Kombat 9. That shit's a fucking fire game. It recently got removed from Steam because Warner Brothers lost the rights to Freddy Krueger, who's in the game.
Yeah, and I think that is definitely a thing with licensing and the licenses running out and shit like that. I think that's the problem with games. That's why, personally, I think things are cool as long as they're done for like limited time events. They're not like embedded into the game. Like this is a character that's gonna be around forever. No, like I think if it's like, because I don't believe they can do much if it's like a character or like a skin and you unlock a skin based on a character and then like they aren't actively pushing out that skin or that character anymore. I think what Fortnite's done recently with their crossover shit is fine with the licensing because like at the end of the day they can't remove the skin from the player.
Yeah.
But they're not actively selling said skin, so
Yeah.
licensing isn't an issue.
So I checked Payday.
And I think
2
how
re-
they're doing that.
Yeah, no. So I checked Payday 2 really quick, and they pretty much it only affects people that are trying to buy it. So it just got removed from the store. So it very similar to what you just said. Pretty much like it's gone from
Yeah.
the collections and it's gone from purchase. But it's like if you have it, it's not like they're taking it away from you. Which I mean, I think that's fair. Also, I don't understand completely how you can lose a licensing on like especially if you're that big of a dev or company or your game's that successful, why you would allow that to happen. I mean, I understand that if your game's dying,
Um,
but
Well, the thing is Starbreeze Studios in specifics, and I forget what they actually released Payday under, because I know they released it under Starbreeze, but I don't know what they actually called the developer. But Starbreeze themselves are genuinely, actually I think it's Starbreeze, I don't remember, but the Payday devs, their studio is genuinely losing money every day. They don't make enough money, and the problem is because they've invested too much money into products that they can't, or into projects and things like that they cancel too fast, or that like are big risks. Like I think that's a problem. They recently released, or they not recently, but last year they released a Payday based mobile game, which I actually enjoyed. Like when I was on long car rides and shit, I would actually whip it out, or like if I'm on like the like if I'm sitting somewhere, like I'm at the doctor's office, I'd whip it out and I'd play a few games. It was kind of fun. It was a PvP Payday game, and I thought it was cool. I thought it was interesting how they did it. The main problem was they didn't advertise it enough, for one, and two, like they shut it down after being up for like 2 weeks. instead of letting it ride out. And I think that's a big problem. They waste money constantly.
Well, also, I'm pretty sure like the creators of Payday, I think they're like what, Overkill? They also just made they made some absolute just fucking stinkers lately. Like, oh my god. Like, what was it? What was that?
Yeah,
what was that Walking Dead game that they made?
That Walking Dead game was never gonna work.
Like, it looked so cool in the trailers, but like, it just
it just fundamentally wouldn't have worked.
Yeah, but it felt like they put all their eggs in one basket with that.
Oh, they 100% did, and that's why they're in the situation they're in now, where they're a dying company, and it's honestly a matter of time. If Payday 3 isn't good, Overkill's going under, and that's that. Like, there's nothing to be said more on if they're going to survive after Payday 3. If Payday 3 isn't good, then they're done for.
Do you guys think our standards for games have increased, which kind of makes it significantly? I mean, I personally agree with what I'm saying right now, but like, I feel as if our standards for games have absolutely skyrocketed in like the past 3 years.
Our standards have increased, but the quality has decreased.
I mean, obviously they should increase. They should increase, but I think they've increased too much.
Our standards have increased because I think one major reason why our standards are increasing recently. Look at all the indie devs out there. Look at what they're making. They're making good shit, and I think that's increasing our standards. And AAA studios they won't take the risk to meet those standards because they want to meet that profit margin. They don't necessarily care about making an enjoyable experience for the player. They care more about profits, and it makes sense. They are a company and they do need to make the money, but
respectable.
But at the end of the day, like, if you're a game company, your first thought should be the player, not the profits.
Of course.
Yeah, because the players are the profits.
Because the players are the profits. Exactly. Yeah, that is definitely that is a thing. And I believe our standards should be increasing as technology gets better and we're seeing new shit and we're seeing crazier things. Our standards should be increasing.
Well, I agree.
I don't believe that we should be complaining if we're running on like a 20. Like, I think that people who complain, oh, this game doesn't run well, blah blah blah, because the graphics are so hard on me when they're running it on Ultra with like a 2014 graphics card. I think that's stupid to me because I have seen people complain about shit like that and it doesn't make sense.
And people like that need to shut the fuck up.
Your end. But I think some people's standards are definitely too high because not everyone has a 3090. And that is a thing, because people will go in and they'll be like, oh, why do the graphics look like something I played back in 2019 when I'm on Ultra? And it's like, well, yeah, because they're trying to make it accessible. AAA studios care about the also accessibility of the game. They're not just going to make a game only for those 3090 users. Like, that's not a way to make money. But I think so some people's standards are too high. But I think, like, gameplay-wise, our standards should be high for a game. Because if you're playing a game that doesn't give you good gameplay or the gameplay that they promised, then at the end of the day, that's an issue. Or if it can't meet the standards of, like, game quality that one dude in his basement can, then what is the point of that AAA studio making games? Hey there, everybody. It's me, Trig Fable, as you should have been introduced to at the beginning of this if it was edited correctly. I'm editing the audio right now. I'm extremely tired, but a good portion of the audio has gotten corrupted, so I hope you enjoyed listening to this little episode 0, a teaser of the podcast. I took the most interesting conversation from what I could salvage. I hope I got a good portion of everybody talking in it, so you can kind of get a feel for what everyone's going to be like. And look out for episode 1 coming out soon. Look out for the episode 0 teaser coming out on YouTube, which will actually announce episode 1's release date, and we'll set the precedent for any future episodes and their releases. In the future, episodes will be released on YouTube one day earlier than Spotify and other streaming platforms. because we really want to push the YouTube channel. So go ahead and subscribe to us, Sigma Podcast on YouTube, and thank you for listening.